Hey up everybody. Right, the video you're about to see isn't the one I'd planned to put out. Although I have been working on the diner, I transferred all the video to my computer, and as it is in the Microsoft tradition, Mega's crash, lost everything. Marvellous. I did, unfortunately, my own fault. I deleted everything off my phone as well, so there's no footage of that. However, what you're going to see is a video I was going to release just before Halloween. But again, never got finished, because I thought, I may as well work on the diner first, more important. So anyway, that's gone. Fortunately, not much. You'll see on the next diner video. But for now, here's something I was going to treat you to just before Halloween. Well, howdy YouTube people. No American Diner at the moment. It's getting close to Halloween, the Ween of Hallows. I mean, it's not bad, I like it. Anyway, so thought we'd do something Halloweeny or something like that. It's around all the time. Halloween's more kind of appropriate for what we're going to do. But whatever it is, we're doing that today. Right, well, it's something different. It's coming close to Halloween, so I suppose a little bit Halloween inspired. I apologise for the sound of the washing machine in the background. Here's a box, obviously. Cheap pine box. Opens up nicely. And I've got plans for this. I'll share that with you as we go along. Right, so it's another day, believe it or not, on the washing machine is on again. It's not still going, it's on again. So that's what I've done so far. Now what I did is I made up a brown acrylic wash, which is just brown acrylic paint and lots of water, and stained it. That all soaked in nicely, which is the plan. And then I put a coat of yacht varnish over the top of it, and that was from the pound shop, keeping it nice and cheap again. It still wasn't quite as dark as I'd like, so I did the same thing again, repeated that process. And I've also now added these handles. Now, I've had some rubber off them there. I want them to look really old. They were brand new. It now looks nicely like an old box. I'm not sure what type of wood it looks like. I didn't want it to look mahogany, but it does look really old now, so that's looking well. And I'll give it a kind of hint at some point as to what I'm hoping to do with it. Right, a little later. Apologies again, washing machine's still going. Takes a long time. Now I've 3D printed this as a cross. I think I got it off Thingiverse a while ago. I can't really remember. Now obviously it was printed in white filament, so I sprayed it black, and then I got some gold spray paint on a tissue and just rubbed it all over. So you can see. Oh, so you can see the. I'm going to say religious aspect, possibly what's on the way. Right, you are. More pretty embellishments on the corners. Now I've had these some time. I got these, oh blimey, off eBay some time ago. Look at that, beautiful. They weren't that expensive. I think I got them from China. Well, I was going to do a witchcraft kind of book, so I bought those and I thought they were nice on the corners, but I bought a pack of about 20 of them, so I thought, that's going to look really nice and add to it, and I think it really does. So now it's starting to look the part, I think, anyway. Right, so here we are inside the box. Now I have put a thin wash on this as well, although to be honest not much of this is going to be seen. So I've had the plasterboard, foam board out again, and I'll show you what I'm hoping to go in there. Okay, and finally the sun's come out. It's not doing us any good. So this is the plan. That's going to go in there. Gives a sort of secret false bottom. The holes aren't for anything, they're just so I put my fingers and lift it out, to be honest. So the plan is I'm going to get one of these, fill that with something. You'll probably work it out as I go along. And also I've made a second false bottom, and that's tight fit. It's going to go inside. I don't want to force that in, but you can see where I've drawn around things, probably giving it away a little bit, but you get the drift. So as soon as I've got a bit more done, I'll show you the progress. I wasn't planning on doing a video on this, which is why I've not seen me make anything to this point, but people who know what I'm doing said, you should video that. I thought, oh well, because I'm going to make two, I think. I might sell one of them if anybody's interested, but we'll see. Let's move on and see how it looks when we've done. There we are. At the moment, as you can probably hear in the background, typically it's stopped, sounds like I'm forever washing. A lot of this is filmed on the same day, and some is filmed on another day, but obviously on the other day I was washing as well. Here you go. So you may not be able to make out what I've seen, you may have seen on the previous shot. So I've got an oblong here, so I'm going to divide into two, and then like a T shape. So let's get those cut out and create, obviously, a hole. Again, for what it's going to be, it doesn't have to be perfect, because it's not going to be visible, because I'm actually going to cover it, so it won't be seen. But the hole is important for what I'm planning to put there. Again, doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't really matter if I overcut slightly. I try not to, because I like to keep things tidy. I want it to be nice, regardless, even if I decide to keep this one, or if in fact I decide to sell it. Whoever buys it, I want to, in my mind, I want to be happy. Never mind that I've made it to the best of my ability for what it's going to be. So that's that bit done. I'll cut the rest out and we'll come back. Right, so there we are. So all those sections removed. You've probably guessed by now, judging by the shape. Yeah, I thought it was pretty obvious. It is to me because I'm making it. So I'm quite happy with that. What I've got to do, this has now become quite flimsy. So what I'll do is I'll cut some small pieces of board, put it on the bottom, and I'll give it some central support as well. So again, should be nice and strong. So there we are, just reinforced supports here where I've removed the material. Because obviously that's more strength, and that's nice and strong again. I'll give you an idea. You probably worked it out already. That is to fit in there. What could that be for? Says I. You've worked it out. So I think that's that bit sorted. I just need to pop a piece in here to separate what is going in that area. So there we are. The centre support piece fitted in here. It's also attached to the front again, so that section is now nice and strong. I'll show you what I'm thinking of putting there once it's done. There we are. Whoops, sorry. 2 of these. And once it's all complete, they will be sitting in there. A bit like that. Not to give too much of a game away. I think you've worked it out. And that's going to go there. So, well, you get the drift. So we'll move on. Because once that's all covered, it's going to look fabulous. Hopefully. Okay, what I've decided to do, added stability and strength, and so it's a much easier removable item, is to put a bottom on the bottom of the tray facility we've just made. So I'm just going to cut that out and make sure that it fits okay. Again, for those of you that follow me normally, you would know I like to make things difficult for myself. I'm actually very good at doing that. Making things difficult for myself, I mean. However, the finished product is better for it, and that's what we do. And again, the washing machine is going. I do a lot of washing, you know. Yep. We'll pop that on and see how we get on. So here we go. I'm going to tack this on the bottom. Well, I say tack it. Once again, for those who know me, the intention starts off as a tack. The rest it will carry on. Anyway. Try and get that to fit as spot on as I can. Otherwise, it won't fit in the box. There we are. Nice tray. So there we are. That's nice and snug. It's a little bit tight, but not quite overly tight, because it does lift out relatively easy, which is a lovely fit. But obviously, if it's being moved around, you don't want that rattling around inside. So that's going to be a removable compartment, obviously. And the theory is we'll fit some other bits in here. Haven't decided what yet. I've got some other bits that haven't arrived yet, so I really can't, well, make facilities for them. As soon as they arrive, we'll move on. Right then, we've got as far as we can with the internal parts for now, because as I said before, I'm waiting for bits to arrive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting the decorations on the top of the box. So what I need to do is to make this cross look like it's been nailed on top. Well, in actual fact, I'm probably going to glue it, although I will use some of these pins. What I'll do is I'll cut that end off to the right length, drill a hole in the box obviously, so I suppose it will be pinned. Brass pins, so I'll put one on each end and attach it to the box, and I'm going to have a look at it. Okay, cool. So everything is now permanently attached to the top of the box. These are all glued down. The cross is glued down, also pinned on each corner. I think it's coming along really nice. There's so many things I'd like to do to it, but I don't want to do anything overkill. But I do want it to look old. So, you know, I'll give it a thought, and if I change my mind, I'll let you know. Okay, I've caved again. I've now put these on the corners. Very authentic, I think. Very, very nice. There we are. Just got the bottom to paint black. That a beautiful corner. Really adds to the authentic look. Right, that's lovely. Let's turn that over and have a look. There we go. Look at that. Doesn't that look nice? It's like a piece of walnut wood. It isn't, but it looks like it, so that's a really nice touch, I think. And we can see the addition of the corner sections. I hope you like that, because I do. Okay then, so that's as far as we've got with that. Obviously I will be progressing with that in between the diner videos. But I just thought I'd show you something else I've made of a similar nature, which is complete. So I'll show you that. Righty-ho then, you can see the one we've been working on the bottom. And I've also made this fella here. This. Some of you will recognise this, you witchy Wiccan type people. But it's also the sign of a werewolf. So this is a werewolf hunter's kit that I have created. So look here, it's on the top. Famous saying from both werewolf movies. Even a man who says his prayers by night may become a wolf when the wolfbane blossoms and the autumn moon is bright. That's true, for those of you who know. So what I've got here, excuse my fingers. Obviously, compass here, you need to find your way around. Compass, pocket watch to make sure you know what time it is. Obviously, the holy rosary beads, a pistol. In here you've got wolfbane, and here you've got silver dust. And in these two boxes, not quite yet, there will be inserts and some silver bullets. And of course here, I tried to add a little bit of authenticity. If you can read that. That says, to those who dare to rid the world of the wolf, beware the night of the full moon. Check your cycle and may God have mercy on your soul. And then here, I just added this bit for a name really, more than anything, because I made it. I've put Dr. Robert Yates, Hunter of Beasts, beware of the moon, in the year of our Lord 1860, just to add again a little bit of authenticity. And I'll just show you the second layer because there is one underneath. There we go then, this is the second layer underneath of the Werewolf Hunter's Kit. Now we're going to need candles obviously if you're going to be working at night. That's what it does. And of course, you're going to need somewhere to hold your candle while you read your maps or check your moon cycle, as it said on the front of the box. Here we had some that were vintage maps, and I've just painted them, and of course a witch's Wiccan spell of protection, which you will most definitely need if you're trying to confront a werewolf, which is not anybody's best idea at the best of times. So there you are, that one is finished. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I'll probably put it up for sale. If anybody's interested, obviously let me know. But I will say they take a lot of time to make. So unfortunately it won't be mega cheap, but it will be a good price for what it is. So as they say, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your patience. I'll try and recover what I can. And we'll get a bit of the dino done again for next time. See you soon.